What's up? What's up? What's up? JNS Family. Yo, I'm back with another video, man. Yo, I've been at my job 6 months, y'all, and didn't miss no days. That let you know something. What you think? What you think I'm thinking about? That let you know something, huh? But enough of that, man. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's get it. Yeah.
It's the JNS Family. Jacob and Samantha, love so strong. Jackson and yeah, we carry it on.
All right, y'all. What's up? What's up, y'all? Now, a lot of y'all, I don't know, y'all remember some of my old trucking videos. I was putting it on my old channel, my personal channel, and I went ahead and stopped uploading that and just upload to the family channel because I'm just praying that my wife will get into it later on. I think she is later on, but I'm just praying that she get into it. I can just focus on 2 channels instead of focusing on 5 channels. But when I first became a truck driver, y'all, I went to school. I went to 160 Driving Academy, y'all, and I pay out my pocket. The reason why I pay out my pockets is because I did not want nobody. I didn't want to drop under a contract. I didn't want to drop for nobody for a whole year, 2 years. And plus I didn't want to drop over the road. That was a big mistake right there. I should have drove over the road. A lot of people telling me that. You should have got that over the road experience. I know now. I should have got that over the road experience. But the driving school I went to, man, I was frustrated, man. Like when I got there, yo, the pre-trip, yo, I said, how the heck I'm gonna learn all this, y'all? They kept telling me, you gonna get it. I was doubting myself, yo. It supposed to take me 2 months to be finished with school, yo. It took me 3 months because I started going on a couple of weeks. But the reason why they let me come back because I paid out my pocket. That's why they let me come back, because I paid out my pocket. I came back and I started focusing, man. I started downloading apps. I started watching videos on YouTube how people do their free trips. And now I finally got the rhythm I wanted, because they kept telling me you gotta get your own rhythm. You can't use nobody else. You gotta get your own rhythm. I finally got my own rhythm, and now I got it down pat, y'all. Now, like switching gears and stuff. That's another thing that I'm glad I paid cash, because a lot of these over the road school, when you go to truck driving, when they send you to truck driving school, you just drop automatic. You cannot drive manual. Most companies is automatic. But if you pay at your pocket, you got a choice. You could do automatic or you could do manual. And I went ahead did manual. I'm glad I did, y'all, because that's the reason why I got in this job quick, yo. I would have had to take the test and everything over. But the school that I went to, yo, man, they didn't show me a lot of stuff, man. They just showed me everything that's supposed to be on the test. They just got me through that test, y'all. Because when I went to go take the test, I did pass on my first try, y'all, driving the menu, yo. But it's a lot of stuff that they didn't show me that they should have taught me, especially a person that paying out of his pocket, man. They should have showed me like all the maneuvers real good, like the 45, the 90. See, we didn't set it the 45 or the 90, y'all. We just did offset, back, straight back, and parallel parking. We did everything that was going to be on the test. That's it. We didn't do the 45. We didn't do the 90. We didn't do a lot of stuff. We didn't do the parallel parking on the sight side. We just did it on blind side because that's on the test. It's a lot of stuff we didn't do, man. And FedEx right here, man, they showed me all that when I went to the 3-week training in Atlanta, man. They showed me so much stuff, y'all. Like with the maneuvers and stuff, like I was kind of scared because I wasn't never used to doing it. But now I've been driving by myself for like going on like probably like 2 months now. Man, it's no problem, man. But my first job, I skipped the whole part, y'all. Let me get to that part too. My first job I got in trucking was Pepsi, y'all. After I got in school, y'all, do not let no job turn you away from your career, man. Especially if you pay money for it. Pepsi did that to me for a while, y'all. I didn't want to drive trucks no more, yo, after I left Pepsi, bro, because Pepsi did me dirty, y'all. I drove for Pepsi for I forgot how long, but like 6-7 months. And after me getting through my training, yo, I personally did training for 4 weeks. I did training for 2 weeks. They said my manager. I was telling my manager like I still need 2 more weeks of training. Y'all, I said this is my first trucking job. You know, I really don't got too much road experience on the road with it. He's like, they say you ready. Then I said, who said I was ready? He said corporate. Corporate said you ready. I was like, how the heck corporate know I'm ready? They not even here. So with that, while I'm saying after that, yo, I ran into a guy that was doing the gas tank, yo, because you know he got there a little before me, yo, and that gas station, because we deliver mostly at gas station, and the gas station I got to was kind of small, so I had to wait till he finished, yo. So while he was doing his little digital, I couldn't pronounce it right, but you know what I'm talking about. I put my flashes on, got the truck and started talking to him, man. He was telling me, man, you need to go get your hazmat, man. You need to go get your hazmat, man, and come drive these. I said, don't you need experience in that? No, he said, man, they getting people straight out of school. They get people straight out of school, man. So I went and the next week I went and got my hazmat, y'all. Well, YouTube started studying, got my hazmat endorsement. You know what I'm saying? Then I filled out for Eagle because I heard Eagle was a sponsor for my school, yo. With Eagle, I went through 2 interviews, y'all. I went to 2 interviews. I thought I had the job at the 2 interviews because they say usually when you go through 2 interviews, you don't have to worry about the third. The third, you think is gonna offer you a position, y'all. So I already done left Pepsi right there because I got through those 2 interviews and they're like, yeah, you're a good candidate. And plus they were sponsored with my school that I went to. My 3rd interview that I came up to, man, they like, they said, yeah, you would have had a job, man, but your credit ain't good, y'all. I said, what? My credit good? So so I was asking like people like at my job right now, yo, like I was telling them what happened. So they like, yeah, some truck companies, you gotta have good credit. They say the same thing. They don't know why, but they say some companies you gotta have good credit. I don't know why, but so like 2 years passed by, y'all. But in the 2 years I was just doing contract work. I was doing my own thing. I was just doing contract work. I was making good money in them 2 years too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I found this job. I had this job finally called me, y'all. I say, cause my wife kept telling me, man, you got your CDLs, just go back into it and give it a try. And I'm glad I did, y'all, cause they called me up, man. I got in there, bro. And then a lot of people say, well, I came here. They're like, you lucky, cause usually people that been here for a while, then they move up to truck driver and they say, you lucky. I say, and so I was talking to somebody else. They're like, yeah, they need truck drivers bad. That's why you got in here, cause I was the only one guy in that. Most of the people that got in with me while working with the company, they already had a CDL, so that's why they let them get in, because they already had a CDL, because they need a truck driver back. Because that process it takes man long, yo. Because when I first got hired with them, it took me at least about 3 to 4 months to go to this school, y'all. The training school for 3 weeks in Atlanta. Took me 3 weeks, but I know I'm all over the place. I'm just putting out the video to motivate people, man. Don't quit, man. If you run into something like I did, man, yo, that's probably just the devil trying to block your blessings, man. Cause I'm telling you, y'all, this job I had, I was when I went to that school, yo, in Atlanta, I was about to quit then too, yo. But I was forcing myself not to, man. And you know what I'm saying? And I could tell that I like the job, because usually with jobs, man, I don't care how long I've been there. I usually I had one other job like that, y'all, and I love that job. It was in North Carolina, yo. That I ain't missed no days. Every time they call me to come in for overtime, I get up and go shoot right over there. So I ain't had a job like this in a long time. Most of all jobs, y'all, I always miss a couple of days before 6 months, y'all. So this job right here letting me know this the one, bro. And I hope I don't jinx myself. Let me knock on wood. I hope I don't jinx myself. But I just keep putting out this video to motivate y'all, man. If y'all going through a situation like me, man, when you start working for a company and that company doing you bad, you just wanna say forget it, yo. Don't quit, man. Just keep trying, man. You might find another company that's treat you way better than treating you like a number. You know what I'm saying? Cause most companies, they treat you like a number, man. But that's all I wanted to put out, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out.
Yeah. It's the JNS Family. Jacob and Samantha, love so strong. Jackson and yeah, we carry it on. Through the highs and the lows, we stand tall. One love, one heart. Jackson family, y'all. Late nights, real love, no pretending. Jackson bond, yeah, it never ending. Dragon, yes. Yeah, you know the vibe. Jackson family, forever we ride. Yeah, Jackson. Ooh.